guys, this is the first video where I've started filming and I don't know what the title of the video is going to be exactly, but I have a general idea of what the content is about. So let me know in the comments section below after you watch this whole thing, if you watched the whole thing, what the title of this should have been. This video is about minimalism at least, and about, I guess, ways it's changed my life and what I've learned after doing this for about 4, almost maybe 5 years now. One thing I've learned after doing minimalism for this long is that minimalism isn't about stuff as much as people think it is. Stuff is just kind of like the middleman to getting what you really want, but we focus on the stuff a lot because that's what's kind of in a way, that's what we need to figure out how to reduce, get rid of, exchange, da 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 da. What minimalism really is about is like intentionally living, making sure you're not living out of habit and that you're actually doing things and living your life the way you want to, and questioning the things you own is a good way to start questioning everything else in your life and making everything else in your life also more intentional. For example, when I first started minimalism, I had like this huge identity crisis. I had basically a loss of faith, is that what it's called? I had this huge downfall in the faith system that I had believed in, and who I was directly tied to my beliefs in that. And I had no idea who I was outside of those beliefs. I didn't know who I was, I didn't know my purpose in life, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, I didn't know what I believed in, I didn't know what I cared about. For some reason, at the same time I was moving around a lot, and I really held a lot of my identity in what I was doing and what I had. And minimalism made me question, like the same way I would say, do I need this t-shirt? I would say, do I need these friends? Why do I have these friends? It's hard to ask yourself those questions when you're really deep in just living a lifestyle out of habit and you're surrounded by possessions that you just have out of habit. So minimalism kind of helped me really figure out who I was. I had to get rid of a lot of my stuff. And without my stuff, I asked myself, you know, like, what do I care about? What am I passionate about? Who do I like to spend my time around? Am I holding judgments against like a certain group of people because I think that's a good thing? Or is it just some programming I've had from society or in the back of my head, or some indoctrination that I've had that I don't actually agree with? And so once you really get deep down into it and you really start questioning everything in your life, the way minimalism kind of teaches you by starting out with stuff, it really helps you find your identity. It helps you find your purpose in life, your meaning, what you want to do, how you want to spend your time, what things you want to change right away, what things you can't really change right now, but maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, your life could be dramatically different. I think if I had discovered minimalism a lot earlier and I had ears to hear about it, I probably wouldn't have chosen to be a nurse. But that's where I am at right now, and minimalism has kind of helped me figure out how I'm going to use that to do what I want, but not feel like I'm tied down to some career path. That was like my first point, but it touched on like the other things. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Minimalism gives you a lot of freedom in the sense that you have control over a lot of things. You don't feel like there's a million things in your way for you to follow your dreams or to pursue something that you think might make you happy. For example, I really want to start traveling. I travel a good bit now, but I want to travel maybe like 4 months out of the year. That would be like hella ideal. And by having less stuff makes it a lot easier to travel, but also by keeping things in your life that are important to you, that you want, that you need, that are helpful for you, that inspire you, that you have a lot more freedom and that you have a lot more control over your life, and that you can do things that you want without feeling like there's a million things in the way holding you back. Minimalism has made me decide, like, what am I going to spend my time, effort, energy, and headspace on, like my thoughts on. I feel like I'm doing a lot more things in life on purpose and not just letting life happen to me. I have a lot more say over what goes on in my life and what I'm doing because I'm conscious of it and I'm choosing it. And I'm way less likely to let stupid stuff get in the way. Namely romantic relationships. There's a lot of things I want to do, and a lot of the times in the past, as soon as I like started dating someone, even if it was something short term, I compromised a lot about myself and a lot of things that I wanted to do because I had some weird configured idea of what a relationship was supposed to look like, and the sacrifices and what's it called? Start with the C. All the compromise that you had to put into a relationship. I realized I don't want to do that like at all right now. I'm not willing to compromise my goals and my dreams as of right now for that, for example. Minimalism also has me more concerned about comfort and how I feel about things versus what people think. Like, I used to wear a ton of like push-up bras. Me and my friend, we were flat-chested in middle school. I'm still pretty flat-chested. and I just cared so much about what other people think. Minimalism really made me feel like I'm doing life on purpose, like I'm not just letting things happen to me, versus before I just felt like I was struggling to keep up with this rat race that I didn't care about, and I always just felt super lost. I mean, the biggest thing that I've gotten from minimalism is just a lot of freedom. I feel like I'm not stuck in this materialism trap where I'm concerned about what other people are thinking about what I have, and that I have to impress people what they think about me based off the belongings that I own, or like the clothes that I'm wearing when I meet them and stuff like that. And also that I shouldn't judge other people for those things. I want to feel a lot of adventure in my life. I want to have connection in my life. I want to laugh and enjoy unique personalities and people who make me like question things and feel like I want to soak up some of their badassery because they're just so fucking cool. Because of minimalism, I'm enjoying the journey of life way more than focusing on the destination and some end goal. For the longest time, like I wasn't happy unless I crossed a box off my list, and it takes 2 seconds to check something off of a list. Instead of materialism, I feel like I asked myself, like, what do I want to be rich in? And I feel like most people, especially for someone watching this video, you don't want to be rich necessarily in money and lots of cars and all of these other things. I really want to be rich in relationships, rich in my friendships, hella rich in experiences. I want to be rich in travel. I want to be rich in smiles from people that I've met like across the world. So yeah, I know this video was a little bit all over the place because I didn't really have a direction like I usually do when I have a title. Let me know what you think I should have called this video. I hope this video finds you well. Take care. Give me one of these if you like this video, and please subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.